My name is Caroline Manny, and I'm the Division II librarian. And this video is to help you find sources for your anthropology biography of a thing midterm exam. The first step of this paper would be, in my opinion, to find a product or commodity that is juicy enough to do some good research on. So I chose to do the sample searches, my little cheap plastic Disney cartoon character toy, Minnie, which has sentimental value to me, but really has no material value. I mean, this is a pretty cheap plastic toy. But I think there are going to be a lot of controversies surrounding these types of toys and a lot of meaning that people attach to them. So I thought this would be a good topic. So I'll be using cheap plastic Disney toys as my sample search as we go through some of the sources that you might use.
So the first thing I do in my exploration of the social life of cheap plastic Disney toys is I use Google to find out who makes Disney toys. And I quickly find out that Hasbro makes Star Wars and Marvel brand toys, and Mattel makes other Disney brands such as Mickey Mouse. And the articles linked to these answers come from NBC, which is a major news network and therefore reliable, and Bloomberg, which is a major news source for business news, and I also happen to know they're reliable. So I can trust these two pieces of information. The next thing I might want to do is find out some more information about the companies of Disney, Hasbro, and Mattel, just to know a little bit more about them. So to do that, I will go over to our Anthropology 322 Biography, Social Life of a Thing research guide. And to learn more about businesses, histories, and profiles, I can either use Business Source Premier or Nexus Uni. Business Source Premier is a typical EBSCO product. The search interface is something that you're probably already familiar with. So I'm going to show you the second one, which is Nexus Uni. It's a little bit different, but it's very useful. This is its search interface. I specifically want information about businesses, not information from all of Nexus Uni, which will give me newspapers and things like that. Really great sources, but not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to scroll down to business, and I'm going to click on that. And that's going to take me to this page where, if I'd like, I can find a company dossier, or I can do a general company search by name or by stock ticker number. So I can go ahead and put in Disney, for example, and click Find. And then I get information about a variety of different Disney companies, such as the Disney World Company, Disney World Travel, Disney World Imagineering and Research, Euro Disney, Disney Worldwide, etc. And I could do the same for Hasbro and Mattel. And then I just click on one of the companies, and I get a variety of basic company information, such as their total imports and export values, etc. Notice that these reports are usually multiple pages long, so I can use these up and down arrows to go to the next pages of the reports. The next thing that I'll want to do in my exploration of the social life of Disney toys is just do a little exploratory research to find out what are some of the angles that I might want to investigate more. Again, looking at the research guide, I'm going to go down to the section called Brand Biographies, and I'm going to use some of the sources there. For example, I might use Academic Search Complete, JSTOR, or Science Direct. And I'm also going to use Google Scholar. Scholar.google.com, if you're not familiar with it, provides you with scholarly sources rather than the commercial sources that regular Google often provides you with. So it is a good resource to use in your exploratory research. So when I'm in scholar.google.com and I type in Disney toys as just a general search, I start seeing some patterns of information repeating themselves. I see things like Disney toys and the way that they are gendered. And I see things like investigations into the way that Disney toys are produced. In other words, sweatshop labor. When I go over to Academic Search Complete and I repeat the search for Disney toys, I see again stories on gender marketing. I also am reminded that Disney toys were in Happy Meals, which is part of the story of Disney Toys' social life. So that was a useful addition. I see perhaps I should explore the ethnic relationship that Disney's toys have with people. Next, I'll repeat my exploratory search for Disney toys in JSTOR, and I see some information about Disney toys as collectible objects. I can just do a regular Google search on Disney toys, and I also see some of the same things repeated. The dark world of Disney, the manufacturing process of Disney toys, and whether it is using inappropriate labor practices. And I also see another topic that I haven't seen yet, an angle on these cheap plastic toys and the need to commit to recycling them. The problem here is that I don't know anything about the source here, designboom.com. So I'd have to do a little bit of research to find out who they are and determine if they are a reputable source of this information. The important point that I'm trying to make here is that as you do your initial exploration of your topic, you need to look in a variety of sources, such as Google, Google Scholar, Academic Search Complete, JSTOR, and Science Direct, because you'll notice that in each one of the different searches that I did, I found a different angle on Disney toys that I might want to investigate further. My search term, Disney toys, was pretty broad. It was broad because I wanted to explore and find all the different angles that I might want to take on Disney toys. I should now repeat my exploratory searches in the various resources that I use, such as Google Scholar, Academic Search Complete, JSTOR, and Science Direct, using some suggested keywords like Disney Toys brand choice, Disney Toys brand loyalty, Disney Toys brand building, and things like that. I could also repeat my searches in those resources and use Disney Toys and value chain, or Disney Toys and value chain analysis. After repeating my exploratory searches and identifying all the angles that I need to research, I can then go back to these same resources and narrow down my searches. So for example, I could go to JSTOR and search Disney toys and gender, for example, or Disney toys and labor practices, or Disney toys and collectibles, in order to get information on the different angles of Disney toys that I wanted to explore. It may also be useful to do some searches in Global News Stream or World News Digest, which are newspaper sources that will get you some more people-cited information about your companies or brands or products that you are trying to research. And finally, it would definitely be useful for you to repeat your searches in some of these specific anthropology journals to get an anthropology angle on these topics. If you ever have any questions when doing research, never hesitate to contact a research librarian. My contact information is on this research guide. You can either click this link to email me or click this link to schedule an appointment. I hope this video has been helpful, and thank you very much.